We had made a series of photographs at the Air Animal Hospital for Farley Day. This is one of them. This is the pet of one of the veterinary assistants. We made a nice portrait for her, and then I decided to frame the picture. Here I'm cutting a mat. This is the outer mat, the black mat. I'm going to make a double mat, so we'll have a black outer mat and then we'll have a liner inside. First I cut the outer mat at about the same dimension as the photograph. Then I lay the mat down on the background and I put double stick tape all around. Once I've peeled off the sticky part of the tape, I use the second mat, the liner, and I put that on top. The liner is cut about 1/4 of an inch smaller all around. The reason for this is that we're using the same edge of the outer mat to do all the cutting and measuring. That way everything stays perfectly aligned. There the two pieces are together. You can see the back, you can see the little bit of a border all the way around. Now I'm going to make the next cut. I'm going to go about 1/4 of an inch inside the outer mat. So I've got half of it marked here. Now I'm making the second cut. The liner has to be very precise. Just about finished cutting here now. There you can see the border. You see the black outer mat and the sepia inner mat. Now I'm using a piece of cool mount to mount the photograph to. I line it up on the mount board with the mat as a guide. Now that I have the photograph precisely in place, I know how it's going to look. Here's my ancient dry mounting press. This has been with me since the 70s, the early 70s. I always think it kind of looks like a frog. It's got its two eyes there. Now I'm putting the piece of artwork in, putting the press down. It's got your basic digital timer. You count the digital flashes of the red light, and that'll give you some idea of the time. It takes about 12 seconds at 150 degrees with the new cool mount. A far cry from what we used to use back in the day. Now I have the package assembled. You can see the photograph with the double mat around it. Take a look, make sure everything is nice and clean. There's no dirt anywhere. Now I'm going to use my vintage Morso chopper to cut the frame sections. You set up the measurement for the frame. It has a unique double ruler that allows you to cut the frame perfectly. There you can see the cuts. There you can see the sections. Now we're getting ready to assemble the frame. There's the photograph and the frame pieces. We're going to set up the Cassisi underpinner or V-nailer for the molding. It has to be reset for every type of molding. I use a tiny bit of glue to hold the joints together. There you can see the back of a joint with the V-nails coming up from below. This is the best way that I've ever found to make frames. The joints have to be cleaned a little bit to get the excess glue off, but they're pretty well perfect. There you can see the photograph, the double mat, and the frame. We're ready to put everything together. We're going to polish the glass. Lately I've been using some kind of a microfiber thing. It seems to work better for me than the paper towels I've been using. You have to be very careful when you're cleaning the glass. There you can see myself and the dog. The Fletcher point driver holds the photograph in place and allows movement to temperature variations. Then I seal a backing paper onto the back to keep dust and dirt out. Put a wire on the back and we're all finished. There you go, ready to hang on the wall. Thanks a lot for visiting. Please come back and visit again. Like and subscribe. Thank you.